Hey guys, welcome back to TPL TV. My name is Princess and you are now in the Princess lifestyle. Okay, so we are getting into this no makeup, good skin makeup type of situation tutorial thing that we are doing today. Okay, so I'm really excited about this look. You guys have been asking me about it since I posted it like a week ago to my Instagram, so let's get into it. I am starting off with a hydrating and super moisturizing glowy type of primer. I'm using my Laura Mercier hydrating primer. I don't know if they sell this primer anymore, but I know the closest thing to it is the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas primer. So now I'm going to go in with a dewy type of foundation. This is one of my favorite foundations. It is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm mixing two shades. I'm using the shade Tiramisu, and I'm using about 1 drop of sable because of the undertone of sable. In the summertime, my undertone is much more rich than it is in the wintertime, and I do have a bit of a tan. So that's why I'm mixing those two shades. So what I'm doing specifically is I'm only placing the product where I need it. Well, initially anyway. So on the areas of my cheeks where I have a scarring from past breakouts, that's where I initially place the foundation. Once I have full coverage in those areas, whatever's left on the brush, I go ahead and work that around the rest of my face to like my nose and, you know, my upper lip, some on my chin. But what I do, the way to achieve my good skin makeup, no makeup type of look is I focus and apply a necessary full coverage amount of product in the areas, only in the areas where I need coverage. So all the other areas of my face, I only put like a light wash of foundation, if I put foundation at all. Does that make sense? I hope so. If it doesn't, just hit me up in the comments and I will further explain, okay? All questions are welcome. So yeah, you see how it just gives a good wash. It gives a good, like, a good filter effect. Yeah, so that's what I do. And then I take any excess product on the brush and I just drag that down my neck because, you know, we want to get an even wash of color. I don't make an actual full application of foundation on my neck, just a wash of color. So for highlighting and contouring, I wanted to also keep this very minimal, so I only put color close to my nose, and that is just to assist with the contouring effect of my nose, and it's to brighten my under eyes but not overdo it. So the key for me is to take a full coverage concealer and only use a minimal amount, and only use that minimal amount in the areas closest to your eyes. So that's what I do. I still do the bridge of my nose like normal. I put a little bit on my upper lip, a tiny bit on my chin, and just a little dab on my forehead, just so it can have the even brightening effect that I like to have with my highlighting and contouring process. And then when I go to blend out the under eyes, I am concentrating that in the area that I initially placed it. If you have lashes, hold up your lashes, because I know y'all feel me when your lashes start to get in the way of your concealer. It's very annoying. But anyway, so I'm focusing my blending process on the closest areas to like the corner of my eyes and towards my nose. I'm focusing the color there. And then when I feel like I've blended it out enough in that area, I then work it out, move it around, and take whatever is the excess up to snatch my face upwards towards the heavens. Okay, so now I am contouring, well, highlighting my nose, and then I'm going to contour. So my first step in highlighting my nose, and I think this is why you guys constantly ask me if I've had a nose job. I don't know how many DMs I've gotten within the last like 2 weeks. I've gotten like 4 DMs just like each week. I get at least like 4 or 5 DMs from you guys asking if I've had a nose job, who my surgeon was. Listen, even if I did have a nose job, I wouldn't be telling anybody, okay, because that is private. Thank you. But I haven't had a nose job as of yet, thank God. I just, you know, this is my Nigerian nose, and I just contour it how I like it to be, you know? So the key to having a strong nose bridge, which is what you guys have told me that I have, is to place your highlight color very firmly and very like straight I don't know how to explain it. The key is to not blend it out too much. The bridge of your nose color, it should not be overly blended. Any blending, that serious blending that needs to happen, that has to take place with the contouring, okay? The highlight is supposed to be very centered, very exact as far as for my face, my nose, my cheekbones, my under eyes. That's how I like my face to be. And you guys ask me often what I do, and that's what I do. That's pretty much what I do. I make sure that I keep my highlight very firm and I don't blend it out too much. Okay, so yeah, now I am contouring. Well, I'm blending out my contour. You guys saw me do my contouring, and I'm keeping everything very minimal. You know what I mean? I'm not overdoing anything. I'm not placing a full coverage amount of product in the places that I usually do. I just am going for minimal makeup because right now I'm easing my skin back into wearing makeup, because you guys know the whole fiasco with Fenty Skin and my skin. Fenty Skin is great product, it's just not good for my skin, and because of that I had very serious breakouts. Even after the video that I showed you guys of my breakouts, I still had breakouts that I had to fight off because of, you know, residual aftermath of what took place. So I am now pretty much not all the way healed up. I still am getting like 1 or 2 breakouts on the forehead, and I had like some on my chin that I really had to work really hard to get rid of, but we're good with that now. Just taking care of the couple that are on my forehead, and then I'll be out of the woods. So I'm just easing myself back into makeup now, and I'm easing myself back in with products that I know are not bad for my skin and products that are actually good, quote unquote, good makeup for good skin. So those are the products that I'm using here in this tutorial. Sorry for the loudness if it's loud, but those are the products that I'm using here in this tutorial. These products, I've never had any bad reactions on my skin, and some of these products are actually good for the skin, you know? So that's where I am, and that's why I'm using these products, okay? So yeah, this is my natural snatchural type of situation. I'm using minimal product. I'm not trying to go ham, but I still want to be fully, totally, and completely snatched. So now we're gonna set all of the highlighted areas. I'm using my Laura Mercier medium translucent setting powder, and I'm placing that in all my highlighted areas. If you follow me on Instagram, then you already know this, but Laura Mercier did release a new shade of their cult favorite translucent powders. You know, they have translucent, the original one. They have medium, which is the one that I'm using here, and they recently released the shade Honey. So I am going to be doing a review on that setting powder. I've had it for a couple weeks now. I just haven't had time because of the way my skin was acting. I didn't want to do a review or tutorial when my skin was breaking out so badly. I just wanted to heal my skin first and then get into makeup. So now that we're on the right path with the skin, I'm gonna give my skin a few more days. I actually just got my eyebrows microbladed today, so I can't wear makeup anyway. But we are going to be getting into this Laura Mercier Honey setting powder very soon. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm so excited. Okay, and with this, I did accidentally, my camera died, so I had to do this part on Instagram. If you follow me on Instagram, then you guys always get sneak peeks of all my tutorials. That's what you're seeing on the left. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at The Princess Lifestyle so you can get some, you know, tea. So we're just bronzing using my typical, you guys already know. If you know me, then you know what bronzer I'm using. Go ahead and say it before I do. I'm listening. Go ahead. Yes, honey, I am using my Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer in the shade Mocha Mami. Okay? And we are just warming up the skin. You guys know I love to warm up all over my skin. I warm up my nose as well. I learned that from J-Lo's makeup artist. It's really, really cute tip. And then I'm just taking some excess Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just bringing out that jawline. I'm just baking that area. And now we're gonna get into some orange cream blush. This is the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out blush in the shade Fuego Flush. It's really gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can see it well in this video. I don't know how it comes up in this video, but I know that in reality, in real life, it doesn't come up initially, but then when I put on a second layer, it's just this warmth, because my undertone isn't red. I feel like, and I've said this before, but I feel like my undertone dances somewhere between red and neutrally golden, so I can't really say what my undertone is. It honestly, I'm just a very specific person. I can't really tell what my undertone is, but the way that my undertone is right now, it's definitely super warm. It's not neutral right now, as far as I can tell. It gives warm notes. So putting this orange on my cheeks, and I am going to dab some of it onto my nose, placing this on my cheeks really did bring out the natural warmth that is within me, and it looked so gorgeous. And to top all of that off, this was really giving glass skin vibes, and I didn't even, like, that wasn't my intention. I didn't intend to give a glass skin situation, but it looked really, really, really good. Like really, really, really good. I absolutely love it. So that's where we are, you guys. That's where we are. As you can see, oh, I forgot to say that Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Fuego Flush Blush, it actually has some shimmer in it. So it is a blush, but it also acts as like a highlighter. So I didn't end up putting on any highlighter for this because, one, I had the glass skin situation going, and two, there's some shimmer in that cream blush. So I was like, hey, I'm good. I don't really need any. I don't need any blush. Let's just go with this. Okay, so that's where I was with the Fenty Beauty blush. Now I'm just trying to fill in my brows as quickly as possible. I filled them in using my Sephora retractable brow pencil. It's a really good brow pencil. If you don't have it, you really should try it because it's only $12. The waterproof one is $13, but either way, that's a really affordable brow pencil, and it works very, very well. So I'm cleaning my brows up with the same Too Faced multi-use concealer in the shade Mahogany. And it's a very golden undertone. It's super duper golden, and I actually really like how it looks. I don't shy away from golden tones exactly, but I don't focus on golden tones, if that makes sense. But the warmth, the specific warmth of this one in particular, works so well for my skin. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it works really, really well. I just love how it makes my under eyes look, I mean my brow bone look. I love how it makes it look. I love how it just works as far as I'm concerned. Okay, it works. Thank you. So yeah, that's where I am. I'm just doing my brows, you guys. I got my eyebrows microbladed today. I'm so excited. I am, if you guys want me to, I'll do a video on my experience. If you follow me on Instagram and you're watching this video on the day that this video releases, then you can go to my Instagram story and you can see a little bit of it. But if not, I can do a video on my experience, who I went to, what the process is like, the peeling situation and all that. I can definitely do a video if you guys are interested. Let me know in the comments. So we are almost done. I'm doing my setting spray situation. Remember, this is good skin makeup. It's you know, natural makeup. So I went ahead and sprayed my face with the Huda Beauty Glow Cocoa setting spray, and that is, for me, it's a dewy type of setting spray. It gives the skin life, and you know, it wakes up the skin after having sprayed all of that powder on it. If you're looking for a setting spray that, you know, blocks oil and stuff, I don't know if that's the one, but the other Huda Beauty setting spray, what's that one called? It's in like a hairspray type can. It's really, really, really good. I've talked about it on here a multitude of times. So finally, I'm getting into this lipstick that you guys have been hounding me about. So I did this tutorial, like last week is when I posted it. And you guys have been absolutely in love with this lipstick. I'm always doing an orange lip, and when I do it, you guys are like, oh my gosh, I didn't know orange lipstick could look good on us. Yes, there is no lipstick that doesn't look good on us, honey, okay? Every color, every shade, every texture can and will work. You just have to know how to work it. So I am using this orange lipstick from Fenty Beauty. It is from their Pout Sickle line. I looked for it on Sephora and I don't think they sell it anymore. I don't know if it was limited edition or what, but I got it. And it is such a gorgeous shade. The shade is called Sun Snatched. Yeah, it's called Sun Snatched, and it is the most beautiful orange lipstick ever, like ever. And now you guys can see the orange on my cheeks, right? You could see it bursting through. It is just this is such a gorgeous monochromatic look. And when I say monochromatic, I mean the cheeks are orange and the lips are orange and my skin is warm. It's just a beautiful flush of color. And yeah, as I said on Instagram, I love a kinky top knot, big gold hoops, and orange lips, baby. Love you guys. Goodbye.